And welcome inside the Ewing Activities Center. We are on the campus of Lorain County Community College. It is a beautiful Saturday, February afternoon outside the gymnasium, inside the gymnasium. It's set to be a great doubleheader day matchup today between Lorain County Community College and the Clark State Eagles. The Eagles here for 2 games today, the women and the men. Women will play shortly. The men will follow at approximately 3 o'clock. It is Senior Day or Second Year Player Day on the community college level, honoring the second year players of the Clark State Eagles. Coach Granito, Vince Granito at midcourt, shaking hands with the young ladies from Clark State. And their sophomores are plentiful. They've got Dee Barnes, who's a sophomore, Michaela Lee, sophomore, Clementine Mesa, a sophomore, and Haley Melton, a sophomore. Half of their 8 rostered or 8 uniformed players this afternoon are in their second year for the Clark State Eagles. Now it's time to honor the home team, the Lady Commodores of Lorain County Community College. Taisha Sane walking to center court now. There is Taisha, number 10, along with her family. Some flowers and balloons and, of course, happy smiles all the way. Taisha Sane wrapping up her second year, 50th game, I think, today for Coach Granito and the Commodores. Taisha, of course, from Bedford High School. It's a good look at family picture with Coach Granito and Taisha Sane. Now approaching Coach Granito is Hannah Olstrom. Hannah from Avon Lake, just 18 minutes down the road exactly. Hannah Olstrom playing in her 50th game as a Lady Commodore. Hannah is the all-time school record holder in three-point shooting. She set the single season mark a year ago for three-point shots made in a single season. She is in the record book of Lady Commodore basketball at Lorain County Community College, and there's a great look at Hannah's family from Avon Lake, Ohio. So congratulations to our second-year players, Hannah and Taisha. They have been a big part of the rebirth of this women's basketball program at Lorain County Community College. A year ago, they won 6 games. That was the most that they had won. And this year, they have won 10 games. So they're just 2 wins away from doubling their total of a year ago. And a year ago, it was a win total that had not been seen on the women's side. Of course, you could take the pessimist look and say 6 wins, most in a long time. Well, the girls work hard. And they've done their best. And last year, those 6 wins really meant a lot to all of them. And we're very happy to see 2 of them back this year, Taisha and Hannah Olstrom. Here's a look at the starters for Clark State. Liz Weaver, number 2, 5'2" freshman guard from Shawnee High School. Number 3, Dee Barnes, 5'5" sophomore guard from Shawnee High School. Both girls from Springfield, Ohio. Number 24, Anara Williams, 5'10" freshman forward from Early College Academy in Dayton. Number 10, Brooke Sterrett, 5'8" freshman guard from Wayne High School in Huber Heights. And then rounding out the top 5, Haley Melton, number 45 from Cedarville High School, 5'9" sophomore guard. Starting this afternoon for the Commodores, it's Taisha Sane off the bench, number 10 from Bedford, 5'8" sophomore forward. First-year player, Armani Artis, number 12. Armani from Peninsula, played her high school basketball at Woodridge, 5'9" freshman forward. Ramon Sumlin, a 5'5" freshman forward, first-year player from North Olmsted High School. Number 21 is Elena Maley. Maley, a 5'5" freshman forward from Canton, played her high school basketball at Glen Oak High School. And then the second-year player, one of 2 honored today, Hannah Olstrom, the 5'2" sophomore point guard from Avon Lake High School, Hannah Olstrom. Vince Granito, the head basketball coach, the women's coach here at Lorain County Community College, and Jay Etter, his Connor coach. Jay Etter, the Clark State Community College head basketball coach. Clark State comes into this game 7 wins, 13 losses. They are 2-8 in conference play. They play on the Division II level, but they play in the same conference, the Ohio Community College Athletic Conference. That's a mouthful, as Lorain County Community College. Commodores are 10-13 overall. They're 4-6 in conference play, and they are 5-7 so far this year here in the home court inside the Ewing Activities Center. This is Hannah Olstrom. She'll walk it up for the Commodores, and we are underway with basketball here at Lorain County Community College. 2 games today. Elena Maley with an open look at a 3. Chasing it down are 2 of the guards we'll call a lot, Liz Weaver and Dee Barnes. This is Barnes on the break. The left-handed layup was missed. And Roe Ramon Sumlin, which she does so well, is there to grab that rebound. Knocked out of bounds. Clark State will keep it, though. Commodores come into this game with a win, a huge win, on Wednesday night right here in this gym against Cuyahoga Community College. It was only the 2nd time in the history of that matchup that the Lorain County Community College Commodores have won that basketball game, and it was the first time since 2008. It's a game that literally went down to the final shot. Tri-C had a chance to win it with a 3 at the end that they missed at the buzzer, and the Commodores were victorious. That's Haley Melton inside. Melton, a post player. So one of the challenges this year for this Commodore basketball team is the play inside. Dee Barnes with that rebound off the Olstrom miss. Commodores lack size. They are not tall, and that has shown up to be a considerable challenge for them for most of the year. But they have oftentimes risen to the challenge, accepted it, and even conquered it, because if you look statistically at the season so far this year, rebounding disadvantage is only on the -3 side. They average 38 rebounds, opponents 41 per game, so Commodore ladies doing a nice job of battling inside and holding their own. That's Taisha Sane with the first basket of the afternoon for the Commodores. Fittingly, it comes from a 2nd-year player. Honored today, Sane and Hannah Olstrom. This is Clark State in their road blue, trimmed in gold and white. That's Rose Sumlin with a block shot. She'll be called for the foul. For Roe Ramon Sumlin, that is her first foul.
The Commodore personal fouls on number 20, Ronette Ramon Sumlin. Her first, team first. Brooke Sterrett at the line.
Haley Melton, the post inside. 5-2 early lead for Clark State. Robin Sumlin with the left-handed dribble, goes left to Olstrom. Hannah Olstrom with a fancy move. Rolled off the front of the rim. Hannah and Elena Maley in the backcourt trying to get that ball back. Foul is on Olstrom. That will be Hannah's first foul.
Number 24, Hannah Olstrom, her first, team second.
These 2 teams played each other just after Thanksgiving. It was the 1st of December. And that was a long time ago, 2 months ago, so it's almost tough to even compare. Artis with the steal, working against Barnes. Armani Artis with the layup. In that game, Armani Artis, that game on December 1st, at that time in the development of this team, she was a bench player that really didn't see a whole lot of time. She played only 5 minutes in the game against Clark State on December 1st. She is now a starter with significant minutes. That's Artis with the rebound. Commodores won that game by 4, 82-78. Robin Sumlin with a ball fake in the drive. Olstrom, as she has done all year long, with the rebound, the feed to her teammate, and that's Artis with her second basket. When I say Hannah's done that all year long, she's 5'2", but she plays in the land of the Giants and she plays well. She averages 5 rebounds per game. That is second on the team to this young lady. Robin Sumlin. Robin Sumlin with the steal, the break, and the layup. She's got 2, 3 players in the books for the Commodores. And Lorain County Community College with the early 3-point lead. It's 8-5 Commodores over the Eagles. We'll be right back.
At Lorain County Community College, we start early. We have goals. We have plans. We all have a dream that started with a story. Start your education. Start your training. Start your story. We will be prepared for jobs of the future. Lorain County Community College. Start your story today.
Busy day on campus here at Lorain County Community College. The morning started in our Culinary Arts Center, our Ben and Jane Norton Culinary Arts Center, with an event that's in its 6th year called Brunch with a Farmer. Lorain County, of course, specifically the southern part of Lorain County, as we've got a jump ball situation. Eagles will keep it. Southern part of the county, high in agriculture. One of the things that historically, 100 years now, there has been a farm bureau in Lorain County. Actually, this is the 100th year of it. It started in 1919. We like to honor the farmers, and three-point shot by Liz Weaver. What happens at the Brunch with the Farmer that I was actually at this morning is we take our culinary arts students, as Olstrom's got the ball to Sane, the 2 second-year players. Olstrom will shoot the 3 that she'll miss. We have our culinary arts students prepare breakfast for over 200 people, and the food that they use is all locally grown. When it comes, I mean, right down to the actual hog that they purchase and slaughter for the ham and bacon that is served as part of the morning breakfast. It was a fantastic event, over 200 people there, and the 6th annual Brunch with Farmers. So I am well fed and ready to do college basketball games this afternoon, 2 of them. .27 seconds to shoot. Commodores with lots of time on that shot clock. We're about 4 minutes into this opening quarter. Game's tied at 8. D. Barnes with a crossover against Maley. We call that hand check foul on Maley. Elena Maley's first foul. Elena having an outstanding first year in college, averaging 8 points per game, 3 rebounds for the Lady Commodores. So look at Elena. Discussion is over the shot clock and where it should be at time-wise. Marquita Thompson will check in, Maley will check out. Thompson, the first-year player, the 28-year-old first-year player. Marquita Thompson, one of the great stories on this team. We've talked about it before. College student, mother, basketball player. Walked up to Coach Granito in the hallway early in fall semester, like I mean real early, like August. Another feed inside to their post player, Haley Melton, that's 6. Marquita looked at Coach Granito and said, "I want to play college basketball." I'm 28, played high school basketball. It's been a while. I want to mark that off my bucket list. And I think Coach Granito, if he was being candid, probably had some reservations, but boy, Marquita Thompson, you could arguably say she is his best player. She has been outstanding. 12 points, 5 rebounds per game, has made nearly 30 threes, shoots 48% from the field. So far in this first quarter, it's been a quarter of runs. Clark State ran out to a 5-2 lead. Lorain County Community College went on a 6-0 run to take a 3-point lead, and now Clark State's on a 5-0 run of their own. Sane will shoot the 3. Against Tri-C on Wednesday night, it was that 3-point shot that really, I think, was the key to that game and that victory. Lorain County Community College started hot from outside the arc, and they stayed that way as the game played out. This is Melton. Back to the top of the key to D. Barnes. Coming off a low screen, getting that open look for the three. Ball's tipped out of bounds by the Commodores, and the Eagles will keep it. (10-8), Eagles over the Commodores early on. Just 5 minutes, 21 seconds gone in this opening quarter. Clark State comes into this basketball game a winner on Wednesday. They knocked off Columbus State, which is a significant win. Raman Sumlin with the rebound. Rowe left side, left spin, left block, shot rolled out. D. Barnes will bring it up. D. Barnes, Springfield, Ohio, Shawnee High School. This is Marquita Thompson. Your first look this afternoon at Marquita. I say it was significant for two reasons. The win that Clark State had this week over Columbus State. First of all, Columbus State's a pretty good basketball team, specifically in the Ohio Community College Athletic Conference. The second reason it stood in my mind as significant is Clark State had lost 7 games in a row before that win. So that's incredibly important, confidence level-wise, for the Eagles of Clark State, that win this week. Artis with Raman Sumlin with a screen. Armani will step back from it, miss the three. Follow is up and good. And Taisha Sane will look for a three-point play.
Brooks Garrett. Cover on personal foul by number 20, Ronette Raman Sumlin, her first, team third. Check. Clark State foul on number 20, Michaela Lee.
Fouls on Michaela Lee. That is her first. And this is Taisha Sane at the foul line. She'll get one shot. Game tied at 10. I looked up at the clock. It said 3:33 on the clock. And when I see the number 33, it makes me think of one particular player in the history of the NBA that wore number 33 for the green and white of the Boston Celtics. And his name, anybody out there listening, got a guess? Larry Bird. Bird was number 33. French Lick, Indiana. Indiana State college basketball. Tiny little Division I school nobody knew about till he arrived there and took them all the way to the national championship game against the big boys, Michigan State and Irvin Magic Johnson, and that turned into a lifelong friendship and fierce competition between number 33 Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. So every time I see that number 33, that pops in my head. This is Bree Gallagher. D. Barnes will bring it up. It's 12-11. Clark State over Lorain County Community College. Gallagher with great defense. Elena Maley ties it up. Elena had Haley Melton over her right shoulder. Eagles will keep it. 18 seconds to shoot. Step back three, missed long. Ball kept alive. Maley muscles it up, hands it off to Thompson. Marquita eyes up, looks right. Gallagher inside, was blocked on her way to the basket, and Bree's going to go back to the foul line.
Number 20, Michaela Lee, her second.
Fouls on Lee. That is her second foul.
At the line for the Commodores, Bree Gallagher.
Very slow opening quarter, dominated by fouls, actually. Lots of stoppage of play.
Checking in for the Eagles, number 24.
Bree Gallagher on the season, 61% from that foul line. First-year player out of Cloverleaf High School. Bree's from Medina. Gallagher has 3 from the foul line. Her team has a 1-point lead, 13-12. We are approaching the 2-minute mark. Good defense again by Maley. Elena's done a great job of being active in the passing lanes. Ball's knocked out of bounds off her, so Clark State will keep it. They'll have 19 seconds to shoot. Number 2, Liz Weaver. She'll do the inbound. Raman Sumlin up with one hand, pulls down that rebound. Here comes Rowe. Gallagher and Rowe out top. Marquita Thompson with a behind-the-back pass. Shot was blocked. Raman Sumlin, strong move, left baseline. Got her own rebound. Second time would not go, and Haley Melton comes up with another rebound for Clark State. Barnes quickly on the break. Thompson in the passing lane. Here comes Marquita. Marquita filling the right, pulls it up. She'll shoot 2 free throws. Thompson did a great job, had the defense on their heels and took it right at him.
Fouls on number 3, D. Barnes.
Fouls on D. Barnes. That is D's first.
At the line, Marquita Thompson.
Commodores 3 of 6 so far from the foul line this afternoon. 3 makes, all by Bree Gallagher. On the season from the foul line, Lorain County Community College 64%. A nice crowd here on hand inside the Ewing Activity Center. Second-year player day today. You could call it senior day. On the community college level, it is that. It's the players whose careers are wrapping up, honoring them today. Stepping on the baseline was Elena Maley. Barnes will inbound it. Lewis in trouble, gets it off to Barnes. 14 seconds to shoot. Lewis will shoot it, left it short. Raman Sumlin fighting for it. Possession arrow, Commodores. Love the low angle shot, especially when there's activity right in front of that camera. This is our second year of bringing you Commodore men's and women's basketball on the Lorain County Community College YouTube channel. We're excited to do it. Had a nice thank you come our way just before the game. Barnes with that rebound. Elena Maley's father, who family lives in Canton. Elena played her high school ball at Glen Oak. Came up and tapped me on the shoulder and introduced himself as Elena's dad. Said that they just love watching the broadcast. It's a huge asset for them. They can't get to every home game because they live over an hour away, and that was very nice of them. I told him it was our pleasure. Raman Sumlin right into the teeth of the defense. Blocking foul is called. Foul's going to go against Anara Williams.
Her second.
It's a good look at it.
At the line, Raman Sumlin. Good point for Raman Sumlin.
Rowe has 3, shot at the buzzer, first quarter buzzer by Barnes falls short.
End of the first quarter.
And it's a 3-point Lorain County Community College lead. 10 minutes in the books. Commodores 15, Eagles 12. Our In 60 look. In 60 seconds, we tell you a story, whether on a student, a professor, or a program at Lorain County Community College. We're going to take the next 60 seconds to tell you about the young man who will be playing at 3 o'clock right here in this gymnasium. The Commodores men's point guard, Drew Nelson.
I start at 6 a.m. It's very tough and it's still dark outside. You have to turn it on. If you go in practice still tired, then coaches are just gonna chew you up for it. I'm Andrew Nelson. Basketball is a place where I can just go when I have problems and everything just goes away. I just love it. It's my stress reliever. I dropped out of high school to take care of my mom. She suffered from a stroke. It's always been me and my mom. All throughout high school, I never had anything lower than a 30.0. It was very painful. I cried a lot. I just thought if I didn't go to school, I was just going to be some screw up. She's better now, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. I'm extremely proud of myself. I just feel like I can do so much more after overcoming those huge obstacles. School's fun, and I want to be a teacher for elementary school kids. That's my story.
And Drew's story will continue here this afternoon inside the Ewing Activities Center. This is Clark State. D. Barnes into Melton with the basketball to open the second quarter. They move it around. That's Sterrett with the shot that was missed. Clark State on the road this year, 1-9. Just one victory away from home. Commodores in 12 games here at home in the Ewing Activity Center, 5 wins, 7 losses. Alexis Williams now in the game. This is Bree Gallagher on the drive. Bree Gallagher with her 5th point. Sterrett with a miss. Melton keeps it alive. That was Elena Maley with that steal that Raman Sumlin picked up. Maley now with it. This is Thompson in the corner. Try to get it back to Gallagher, who is cutting to the basket. Thompson with a steal. Williams. Thompson's going to bring it back out. Raman Sumlin with a long 3. Missed it short. Sterrett with a rebound. 17-12, Commodores with a 5-point lead. Raman Sumlin, tenacious defender, tenacious ball player. Her motor never shuts down. Wonder how Rose sleeps. Gotta ask her. She sleeps well, or if she's up all night thinking about things to do. Ball's out on Clark State. Commodores will get it back.
Checking in for the Commodores, number 24, Hannah Olstrom.
Hannah Olstrom back in, taking a seat as Bree Gallagher. Gallagher has had a good start to this basketball game. She's got 5 points. Thompson splits the double team. Shot blocked by Barnes. D will bring it up. Eyes up. Fills the middle. Takes it herself. Shot was blocked by Maley. Elena Maley has been outstanding on defense so far. Maley, the first-year player, 5'5", out of Glen Oak High School in Canton. Olstrom, hand in front of the shooter, ball went up on top of the backboard, actually hit the shot clock. That's an area that's out of bounds, so the Commodores will have it. Here you get a look at those banners that hang inside the gym in the background of that shot right there. Those are the athletic successes, regional-wise. In basketball, in cross country, and right now mostly in volleyball, the women's volleyball program here at Lorain County Community College. You can see the banners in this shot, the top of your frame as action moves from left to right. The women's volleyball program has been outstanding. Commodore women a year ago were regional runner-ups in basketball. I'd like to do that again this year, except maybe raise a banner that says regional champion. Taisha saying good defense. Was undecided what she wanted to do with it, so Clark State will get it back. Melton has been a force. Haley Melton with 8. She'll look for 9 at the foul line. She's nearly a double-double player for this Eagle basketball team. 8 points, 8 rebounds per game this season after 21 games. Elena Maley strong to the basket. Dee Barnes blocked it, then saved it. Melton looking down the floor. Thompson trying to steal it. Weaver has it, lays it up, lays it in. Liz Weaver with her second basket. Game's tied at 17. Commodores had a 5-point lead at 17-12. It's the way this game has gone. Both teams have extended their leads to 5 at the most. That's Olstrom with the long miss. Melton chases it. Haley Melton, Dee Barnes. Barnes and Starrett on the break. Olstrom with help defense. Raman Sumlin ties her up, and Rose tie-up will lead to a Commodore offensive possession.
Possession to the Commodores.
Hannah Olstrom at the point. She has had to learn on the fly this year how to play that point guard position. She is not a point guard. She is a shooting guard. That's Taisha Sane with a quick first step drive. Player movement on the roster for Coach Granito has dictated, though, that Olstrom become his point guard. Once January hit, Hannah had to play a position she really hasn't played her entire basketball career, not just here at Lorain County Community College, but in her 4 years at Avon Lake High School. And Hannah has given up the scorer's mentality and accepted the passing mentality, putting her teammates in good opportunities to shoot the basketball. That's Sane with a great save. Taisha Sane with awesome hustle leads to this break. Olstrom back to Taisha. Cross court, this is Robin Sumlin launches the 3. Eagles will have it back. Score at your bottom of the screen. Commodores up 2 is Robin Sumlin. Number 20 gets a little slap of the hands from her teammate Hannah Olstrom. Those two, Olstrom and Robin Sumlin, have really played any position that Coach Granito has needed them to play this year. And I've told you already about the 5'2" Olstrom being able to play inside and get rebounds. Not just be in there, but actually contribute. Blocking foul on the Commodores. Fouls on Raman Sumlin. That's Rose second to go along with 3 points. Halfway through this second quarter, 5 minutes outside the opening half. Weaver, catch and shoot. Missed it long, and Raman Sumlin row with a rebound. Rowe nearly a double-double player. 10 points per game, 7 rebounds per game. Olstrom. Hannah Olstrom. Hannah Olstrom's got 36 threes this season. Leads the team. Team's got 106. Hannah's got 36 of them.
Fouls on number 45, Haley Melton. Her first, team first.
Fouls on Haley Melton. That sends Olstrom to the foul line.
Hannah Olstrom at the line.
Hannah Olstrom on the season, 78% from that foul line. She is the top free throw shooter on this Commodore women's team. 5 points for Olstrom. She has scored the last 5 for the Commodores, and they take a 7-point, 24-17 lead. Largest lead of the game for either team. Both teams have led by as many as 5 up into those 2 Olstrom free throws. Thompson and Sane and Maley with good defense. Thompson controls. This is Taisha Sane off the dribble. Raman Sumlin will try again. Missed. Sane. Taisha Sane is having a game to remember on the day that the second-year players are honored. Thompson with the feed to Raman Sumlin. Rowe contributes, scores. Thanks her teammates. She'll go to the line looking for the three-point play. Fouls on Melton. That's her second. Raman Sumlin with 5 points. She'll look for 6. Melton will take a seat. Here's a good look at the work inside by Rowe. Rowe got the great position, used her body to defend herself from Melton, and that turned into a foul. Sumlin's got 6. Commodores up 10. Thompson with a steal, controls it. Raman Sumlin, left side by herself, 1-on-2. She'll take it and make it. Raman Sumlin with 8. Weaver, spot up 3 for the Eagles. Boy, did they need that. Liz Weaver has 8 points, 2 threes. Olstrom trying to match it, does. Hannah Olstrom. She's got 8. Data honor Olstrom. She's honoring her teammates every time she knocks down one of those. Inside, Sane with good defense. Hands it off to her second-year teammate, Hannah Olstrom. Hannah in the middle. She feels it. She'll shoot it. Missed it left. Raman Sumlin chased it down, and in the melee, we've got a whistle and a foul, and players down. That is Sane, who is down holding her left knee.
Number 24, Naira Williams. Her third, team third.
We'll take a look at it. It was great hustle by Taisha Sane to get to that loose ball. Here you see it. Sane's in the foreground. She gets knocked over by Anara Williams and then run into her by her own teammate, Raman Sumlin. And Taisha is still down on the ground. So we'll take this moment. We'll take a 60-second timeout. We'll take another look at an in 60. This one will be on our international soccer men. Actually, Taisha's up. We're going to hold the phone on that. We'll watch Taisha walk off. Fans will give her some inspiration with some cheers, and we hope that she's back quickly because she's having a great game. Defensively has been really, really imposing. And offensively, she's got 6 of the 32. Coach Granito is going to put a sub in. That player will be Bree Gallagher, Gallagher number 11. There's that Commodore bench. And on the floor, the Commodores will have the basketball. Raman Sumlin. Rose got 11. It is a 30-second timeout by Clark State. We'll take a 30 break as well.
30-second timeout.
At Lorain County Community College, we start early. We have goals. We have plans. We all have a dream that started with a story. Start your education. Start your training. Start your story. We will be prepared for jobs of the future. Lorain County Community College. Start your story today.
Clark State in that huddle trying to figure out what has happened to them since it was 17-17. Since that time, the Commodores have gone on an 18-3 run and taken the 15-point lead with inside 3 minutes left in this opening half. Uriah Lewis, number 12, now in the game. That's Weaver's 3 that's left short. Sterrett and Robin Sumlin fought for it. It went off Rowe. Clark State will get it back. Long pass off Thompson. Jay Eder, the head women's basketball coach at Clark State. There's a look at Jay. Arms crossed. High screen from Melton, and Sterrett just lost the basketball. I think Brooke had two things in mind. One shoot, one pass, kick out to the left, and oftentimes when you have indecision there, it leads to a turnover. And that's what happened. Comes Gallagher with it. Bree off the glass. Bree's had a real nice first half. Melton stepped on the baseline. Commodores will have the basketball back. They're up 15, 2:14 left to play opening half. Lorain County Community College trying to win their second game in a row. Liz Weaver, real nice defense. Weaver against Olstrom. Hannah with a partial block. Ball rolled off. Raman Sumlin controls, and here comes Olstrom. Good defense that time by the second-year player Olstrom. Elena Maley, long distance 3. Missed it. Thompson with the rebound. Behind the back pass. No look to Sumlin. Top of the key. Olstrom for 3. Missed it long, but yet another rebound by Bree Gallagher. What a first half this young lady's had. Rowe with the ball fake, drew the defense, dribbled in, laid it up. Sumlin has exploded. She's got 13 points. The lead is at 17. Sterrett against Thompson. Lee splits the double team, threw one up. Fouls on Olstrom. That is Hannah's second blocking foul. Michaela Lee will go to the free throw line. Michaela, 5'10", second-year player for Coach Eder's Clark State Eagles. Lee from Cedarville.
Checking in for your Commodores. Taisha Singh along with Alexis Williams.
Good news to the right of your screen, Taisha Sane, number 10, white headband, back in the game for the Commodores. Lee makes them both. Statistically, Lee shows up as a 34% free throw shooter. She looked anything but that with those two. Sane with it. Gallagher, ball above her head. Bree will put it off the glass. Shot was missed. Thompson kept it alive. Weaver comes out of it. Liz Weaver controls, hands it off to Brooke Sterrett. And Sterrett will dribble it up. Stare at the clock, which says 50 seconds left in this opening half. Weaver catches and shoots, missed it short. Elena Maley. Cannot wait to see the halftime stats because Maley has been a force inside, defensively and on the rebounds. Look at the scorebook. She has yet to score, but she has been extremely valuable to the success of this team in this opening half. Williams with a long three. Starrett. Brooks Starrett, 15 seconds left. Sane got in there, tipped the ball, kept it from going into the hands of Haley Melton. If Melton gets that, that's a turnaround layup for the left-hander. So good job by Sane breaking that break. Dee Barnes checks in. She will replace Araya Lewis. Barnes back in, the starting point guard. One of two guards that handle the ball an awful lot. Barnes really handles it. Missed that layup. Starrett fighting for it, gets it. Brooks' shot was, actually that's Michaela Lee with that shot. She'll shoot 2 free throws.
Fouls on number 21, Elena Maley, her second.
Fouls on Maley, that's 2 for her. Raman Sumlin has 2, Olstrom has 2. Those are the only 3 players with fouls in this opening half for the Commodores of Lorain County Community College. Michaela Lee's got 2, Haley Melton's got 2, and Anara Williams has 2 on the flip side. Melton fouls the miss with a make. That is something you do not want to see happen. Give up an offensive rebound on a missed free throw. Shot at the buzzer by Sane almost went. It would have counted. So we head to halftime. And it's a 12-point Commodore lead, 37-25. Lorain County Community College over Clark State. Great first half for Coach Granito and his Commodore women. Going to go into our halftime stories again in 60 seconds. We like to tell you stories on our students, our professors, our programs here at Lorain County Community College. You've got a story everywhere you turn. We love to say your story starts here on our campus. And we open this one with a look at the men's soccer team. Truly a group of international men. We've got more than 10 on the team from different countries all around the world. Enjoy.
My name is Bosok Son, and I go by Hoski.
My name is Lois Jose. I come from France.
I'm from Japan.
I'm from Pakistan.
My name is Ishak Shinuda from Egypt.
I'm from Nigeria.
I'm Muhammad Mahdi. I'm from Sierra Leone.
I'm Emeka Agbana.
I'm coaching guys from 10 different countries all across the world.
It was difficult at the beginning because we speak very different languages.
I've learned how to swear in several different languages.
I really liked it because everybody has different styles of play from all over the world, and then we try to mesh together. It's pretty fun.
I want my life to be pretty challenging.
I'm doing the Pancho program with Toledo. I'm studying computer science engineering.
I want to be a physical therapist in the United States.
We never had this chance in Egypt.
Sports teaches that we can all just have fun with one thing. We can all reunite, not think about race or anything. I'm really glad I'm part of it.
Hi, my name is Sheridora Washington. I am a mother of a teenage daughter and a son that is 22. I'm a person that's trying to better myself so I can provide for my family. I left my husband, I lost my vehicle, I was on unemployment. My unemployment was running out and I was horrified of what I would do. I was coming out of Ohio Workforce first, and I looked down and the MEMS program flyer was there. Tiny little chips, tiny little transformers. I get to do dicing, I get to do wire bonding, I get to do building of circuits. It was a gift that I'm here. I drove by this college many of times. I thought, you know, wouldn't that be cool to go to school? And here I am here. And I'm almost done, 2 more semesters. But I'm proud of my daughter. She started high school on the early college here. I'm just a proud mom. I'm proud that she can follow my footsteps and that we don't ever have to go back to from which we came.
My story starts here at Lorain County Community College. Coming in the door, I was this grieving widow woman. I'm Kim Porter. I was married to my husband, Ron Porter. We was married for like 26.5 years. Been a mom with 12 kids, 7 we birthed, and the 5 that we adopted. I had to rethink how I would raise my kids by myself. I came in to LCC with a college degree, I have grown. I just wanted to become wiser. A lot of people in pursuit of, oh, I want to do this. I want to be wiser than what I am. You have people here that say you can do it. I mean, I got in the MIMS program, I was like, no way. And someone said, oh yes, you can. I know I'm tough enough because of the things that life dealt me. I need not to be first in a race, long as I complete the race. That's all that matters. It's just truth. Oh yeah.
At Lorain County Community College, we start early. We have goals. We have plans. We all have a dream that started with a story. Start your education. Start your training. Start your story. We will be prepared for jobs of the future. Lorain County Community College. Start your story today.
The history of Lorain County Community College and Lincoln Electric goes back many years. We've got a handful of graduates from Lorain County Community College that have worked at Lincoln Electric for more than 25 years. In the last 6 months, we've hired 3 Lorain County Community College graduates in the Quality Assurance Departments and our Automation Division. We've got a number of employees throughout and even about 8 summer interns just this past summer. I think the reason is that we frequently discuss with the administration and then with some of the professors our needs, and I gather that they're willing to listen and adapt their programs to our needs as they change. So you'd find Lorain County Community College graduates in all sorts of different positions, subject matter experts or general manager type positions in IT, machining, industrial maintenance, automation, research and development, metallurgy, you name it. And I think when they graduate, they're well positioned and prepared to make an immediate impact on whatever company they choose to join.
I'm an only child, so when I was younger, I found myself home a lot and I was tired of eating canned foods. My favorite dish was bow tie noodles with peas and eggs. It was an odd combination. I'm Jordan Kristowski. I grew up in Lorain. I'm a second-year student at Lorain County Community College in the culinary program. I graduate in May. My favorite food to prepare is probably fresh pasta. If I had a perfect night of eating, it would be a large bowl of pasta. I love pasta.
You'll want to use this though, not that.
I want to be a culinary instructor. I competed in a culinary competition in high school. I was fortunate enough to go to nationals both years. I also competed here at the college in a culinary competition through the ACF, where I received a gold medal. Today I was chosen as the executive chef for our class competition. We are preparing a full menu, 4-course meal that is going to be served to the public. I cook at home. I think my husband's pretty lucky.
My country means everything to me. My great-grandparents came here from Poland and Ireland and Italy looking for a better life. I'm Philip Miranda. I'm from LaGrange, and I feel, I guess, the same desire to try to better this country for my kids and future generations. I'm thrilled to be going to West Point because I've always wanted to be in the military. I got a phone call from Congressman Gibbs, and he said, "Congratulations, you've been accepted into one of the most exclusive schools in the country." I want to go into the infantry. Once you graduate, you're an officer, so I would have men under my command. I ran cross country here at Lorain County Community College, and I loved it. I chose Lorain County Community College because they offered me a trustee scholarship, and that made all the difference for me in picking my school. I'm the youngest of 5. I have 3 brothers. I've been, tossed around and taking punches my whole life, so I feel like I'm well prepared to do the same thing in the Army.
My story is, if I was to go back, I'm a product of Lorain City Schools, and I come from a family that is rooted in just love and values education and values hard work. I'm Eliana Cintron. I'm currently a high school senior in the Early College High School program, and I'm graduating with my Associate of Arts, my Associate of Science, and my high school diploma. I think it's one of the most amazing opportunities of my life. My day starts with a waffle before sunrise. That's why I'll be studying with the light on in the car from my cell phone. I'm currently a paid intern hired through LCCC to work at NASA in the Material Science and Physics department. My work with Dr. Kathy Durham is working with harmful algal blooms within the Sandusky Bay region. Whenever I'm in the lab, I want to just explore. Do I sleep? It's debatable.
At Lorain County Community College, we start with a purpose. We have responsibilities. We have challenges. We have experience. We all have a dream that started with a story. Start a new journey. Start a new career. Start your story. We will be prepared for the jobs of the future. Lorain County Community College. Start your story today.
When I got out of high school, I enlisted in the Army. Kind of made my mind up that I wanted to get out of my small town of Elyria and see some of the world. I'm Kenneth Glenn. I wanted to go to college, but unfortunately I didn't have the funds to go. It was scary at first, but it ended up being fascinating. You know, I actually stayed in 10 years. From traveling around the world, I noticed that I'm such a blessed individual just to be born in America. After the service, I come home, and while I was here, I put in an application for the steel mill. Little did I know I was going to do 20 years out there. But right now, I am rejuvenating my life through education. I was selected as a National Dream Scholar. I am an example for people my age that's scared to go back to school to retool themselves, you know, so I like to be an advisor. You know, they say pay it forward, so I just want to pay it forward. I learned to live life smiling more than I frowned. So with that kind of attitude, when you smile, people tend to smile back at you. So yeah, I love life.
I am from Puerto Rico and I moved to Lorain 5 years ago. When I moved here, I did not know how to speak English. I am Juliani Soto. I help others communicate when I translate for them from English to Spanish. I like to translate for others because it makes me feel better about myself. I feel useful to others. I actually do. I like it. I am a student at Lorain Community College studying medical assisting. And I chose the medical area because there's not really much people who work in the area, like medical area, who speak Spanish. And there's a lot of people to come to hospitals that they don't understand English. I think knowing another language to help others is really valuable because it opens doors for jobs. 5 years ago, I would never really imagine me helping others with English because I didn't know any. So I feel really proud of myself, and there's still a lot more to learn for me.
I'm always looking for better ways to do things when I'm in the OR. I'm Darlene Rischel. I want to be a scrub tech because I love the idea that we can go in and fix people, make them better, give them a better quality of life. My 3D printed heart was my project for my senior year of the tech program. I just wanted to do something different, and I happened upon the Fab Lab. Eventually, I want to be on the heart team and do open heart surgeries and valve replacements. I'm very happy with the way that it came out. I'm a mother of 2 girls and a wife. I came here right out of high school, and then I got pregnant with my first daughter, so then it became more about taking care of her. Finally, when my kids got old enough, I decided to come back. I think I'm going to go back on to get my bachelor's and be a physician's assistant, still in the operating room, but also see the flip side of it of seeing the patients before and after surgery, because then I kind of know more of their story, and I love that. I love getting to know that.
I was kind of unsure of what I wanted to do at first. My mom actually recommended this degree to me. She saw an article about it. I'm Jake Hugel. My day starts around about 6:15 a.m. I wake up, come into the SMART building for work every day around 7. MEMS devices, which stands for Micro Electromechanical Systems. Super small devices that are pretty much in anything that we use now. We're working on stuff that might be smaller than a human hair. There's always going to be something that can be done to make life easier, and I think these devices really make that happen. I spend most of my day working on my education, doing some sort of schoolwork to better my future. I'm 18 years old. I have 2 paid internships. I have another part-time job in a field that I like doing. It's really important to me because I've been given a really good opportunity here. I like my story, and I feel like it's just beginning.
At Lorain County Community College, we start early. We have goals. We have plans. We all have a dream that started with a story. Start your education. Start your training. Start your story. We will be prepared for jobs of the future. Lorain County Community College. Start your story today.
I'm a MEM student at Lorain County Community College.
Microelectronics, small-scale electronics, a bachelor's degree that's entirely based on the needs of the local industry.
It's innovating, exciting. It's taking, the country to a whole different level.
That's why I'm in this degree. You do PCB assembly, so you take components and you solder them onto a circuit board.
Having a bachelor's degree in this field means that you're guaranteed a job because of how popular it is.
It just opens up a lot of opportunities, not only for myself, but for all of us.
I had lost my job doing electrical work, which I've been doing for 17 years due to health issues, and I needed something that wouldn't be as physical.
I'm getting my education, and I have a job where I'm bringing in an income. I'm very excited. It's an opportunity that is not going to come across my plate probably ever again in my life. The bachelor degree here for the MEMS program at LCCC means everything to me and my daughter.
That MEMS program, it's the first bachelor's degree offering by a community college exclusively in the state of Ohio. Lorain County Community College, first community college in the state of Ohio to offer a bachelor's degree program exclusively from the community college. For example, at Lorain County Community College, we offer 56 bachelor degree programs through our university partnership, which means we're partners with now 14 schools in the state where we bring the bachelor's degrees to our campus, like University of Toledo's Computer Science and Engineering degree, Ashland University's Education degree, Kent State's both executive master's programs and EMBAs and PMBAs. But the MEMS program is strictly Lorain County Community Colleges, and it's the first in the state of Ohio that is a bachelor's degree offering on the campus of a community college. We're very, very excited about that. We're ready to start the second half here. The Commodores were excited with their play in the opening half. Hopefully that level of enthusiasm continues here as we start the third quarter of play. 37-25. Lorain County Community College with the 12-point lead over the Eagles of Clark State. Taking a look at those Clark State numbers in that opening half. Haley Melton led them with 11 points. So quick bucket inside from Anara Williams. It's her opening basket. She was held scoreless in that opening half. On the other side, Commodores were led by Roro Raman Sumlin. Sumlin had 13 points. This is Maley with a feed to Sane. Taisha with a three. Missed it long, and Melton grabbed that rebound. Melton had 8 rebounds in that opening half. Raman Sumlin pulls down the rebound. She had an active half on the board. She had 11 rebounds in that opening half. Maley off a screen, off the glass, left it short. Barnes to Melton on the break. Haley double teamed, passes out of it. Ball's knocked out of bounds off the hands of Armani Artis. So the Eagles will get it back. Men's game will follow this one. The game's set to tip at about 3 o'clock. We are in game 5 of 7 straight at home for the Commodore men and women. Be back here on Wednesday night to broadcast 2 games, and then the following Saturday, a week from today. They take on Columbus State on Wednesday night. And then Saturday, February 23rd, actually is the next Saturday. That's against Sinclair Community College. Blocking foul on Clark State. Fouls on Sterrett. That is Brooks first. Brooke had a point in that opening half. Raman Sumlin to the foul line. 12-footer, missed it long. Artis kept it alive. Sane battling inside, and Clark State will keep the basketball. Clark State had only 4 players that scored in that opening half. Melton led them with 11. Commodore defense was pretty good. Artis with the miss, Sane with the rebound, ball knocked off her hands. Commodores will get it back, they're up 10, 37-27. It's actually a 7-0 run right now for Clark State though, because Lorain County Community College had a 37-20 lead with a minute and a half left in that opening half. Olstrom for 3. Up and over the back is Taisha Sane. Sane with her first foul. So it's been a while since the Commodores have scored. They scored their 37th point with a minute 27 on the clock in the second quarter. And we're approaching 2 minutes gone here in this third quarter, and Commodores are still at 37 points. This is Weaver off a high screen. Liz Weaver's got 11. It's a 10-0 run for Clark State. And they are right back in this game. Commodores still looking for a bucket. Barnes on the break. She'll shoot free throws.
Commodore personal fouls on number 20, Raman Sumlin.
Fouls on Raman Sumlin. That is Rose third. This is D. Barnes from Shawnee High School in Springfield, Ohio.
At the line for the Eagles.
Marquita Thompson will take the place of Raman Sumlin. Sumlin's out with 13 opening half points, but 3 fouls. Barnes missed them both. 71% from the foul line. Nice feed. That's Artis off the glass. Armani gets her own look back. Commodores cannot buy a bucket. Sane will drive. Little floater. Glass, rim, good. Taisha Sane with 8. She needed every bounce to get that one, though. That is the first basket in 5 minutes for the Commodores. They went from the minute 27 mark of the second quarter to the 7:30 mark of the third quarter without scoring.
Number 20, Michaela Lee.
Subs in for the Commodores, Bree Gallagher off the bench. Bree's back in. She had a good first half. Bree had 5 points, active half. Elena Maley will take a seat. This is Olstrom. Screen from Thompson. Gallagher off the screen. Thompson couldn't get the tip. Ball knocked out of bounds by Artis. Weaver will shoot it. Get her own rebound. Olstrom. Inside, and she got held. Fouls on Clark State. Fouls on Liz Weaver.
Personal fouls on number 2, Liz Weaver, her first, team second.
Last time these two teams played, 3-point game. Commodores a winner. 4-point game, 82-78. This is Melton with the left-hand dribble. Surveying, nice little feed to Sterrett. Haley Melton did a real nice job of just taking her time, taking a look at everything that was in front of her. Sterrett was the recipient of a pass and an easy layup. Seven seconds on the shot clock. Thompson with the basketball. Marquita will shoot it, miss it right. Here comes D. Barnes with it. Barnes on the break, looking left. She'll go left. That's Weaver. She can shoot it. She does. Missed it. Eagles keep it alive. Barnes from the foul line. Armani Artis. Artis played just 5 minutes on December 1st in the game against this Eagle team from Clark State. Since that time, her development as a player has been on a meteoric rise. She has gone from a bench player marginally used to a starter for Coach Granito, and a very important piece of really the defensive presence for this basketball team.
Jump ball possession to the Eagles. Checking in for the Commodores, Alexis Williams.
Alexis Williams up off the bench for Lorain County Community College.
Araya Lewis.
Also in the game for Clark State, Araya Lewis. Lewis from Springfield High School, or Shawnee High School in Springfield, rather. There are 3 players on this team, 3 of the 7 that have played from Shawnee High School. So the pipeline there is direct. Starrett. Beautiful move. Starrett from Huber Heights Wayne High. She's got 5. It's a 5-point game. This is the closest it's been in a while. Commodores really need a bucket. Sane with the miss.
Commodore personal fouls on number 12.
Fouls on Artis. That is Armani's first.
And checking in for your Commodores, Elena Maley.
Maley's back in. They could use her energy. She has been full of it, energy-wise, and very influential on the defensive end in this game today. She is scoreless in the scorebook, but her presence has been felt in other ways. 1 miss, and then the second one drops. Michaela Lee's got 7. The Commodore lead that was once 17 is down to 3. Sane will shoot it, missed it short. Maley with a rebound. Elena off the glass, and it went. Elena Maley with her first bucket at a time. Boy, did her team need it. Pass from Barnes to Weaver off the fingertips of Liz and out of bounds. Commodores will get it back. Olstrom and Robin Sumlin will check in for Bree Gallagher and Alexis Williams. From a scorer's perspective or an offensive perspective, Coach Granito has his scorers in the game right now as a collective group. That'd be Robin Sumlin, who just scored on that pass from Marquita Thompson. Sumlin's got 15. Robin Sumlin, along with Thompson and Hannah Olstrom, are the top 3 scorers for this women's basketball team this year, and they're all on the floor together right now. They need them. Haley Melton has checked in for Clark State.
Haley Melton.
Olstrom off a high screen, walked over, took it and hit it. How about that? Hannah's got 11. 37 threes. Melton inside, where she has been very effective all game long. Nice soft left-handed shot. Natural left-hander, I'm guessing, because she lives on that left-handed block. She's going to shoot free throws.
Fouls on number 10, Taisha Singh, her 3rd team.
So look at some of the men's team. Jacob Marsh, Isaiah Linder in the right frame of that shot. David Cedeno Martel on the far left on his cell phone, probably texting back to his parents in Spain. They were here for 11 days. Saw David play, saw him play well. Thompson on the break. Marquita off the glass, won't go. She'll chase it down. Nice pass. Sane trying to control it. Kicked out. Maley will shoot it. And after all of that, here come the Eagles. Melton again on that left block. Barnes, strong quickly to the basket. Robin Sumlin with a rebound. Rowe, eyes up, looking down the floor. 2:30 left to play, 3rd quarter. Rowe, left side, hop, skip, glass, no. Thompson grabs the rebound. Olstrom wide open, she'll take it. Raman Sumlin inside. Rowe's going to shoot free throws. Boy, the Commodores are hustling right now.
Eagle personal fouls on number 12, Araya Lewis, her second, team third.
Araya Lewis with her second foul.
Raman Sumlin at the line.
Sumlin in that opening half, 2 of 4 from the foul line. She has 16 points. Rowe had 10 points in that 57-54 win over Tri-C on Wednesday night. Averages 10 in the season. Dee Barnes. Smooth player, that Dee Barnes. That's Dee's first shot made from the field. Foul in the backcourt. Fouls on Raman Sumlin. For Rowe, that's her fourth. That is significant with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Quickly off the bench, on one knee at the scorer's table, ready to come in is Bree Gallagher. This is Michaela Lee,
At the line for the Eagles.
who, when you look up the team stats online for Clark State, says Michaela is a 34% free throw shooter, but she has been outstanding. 4 of 5 from the foul line this afternoon. Make it 5 of 6. She's got 9 points.
Checking in for the Eagles. Still.
The Eagles have cut the lead once again to 7. They drew within 3 at 39-36. Commodores took it back out to 10. Clark State has refused to go away. Nice break. Didn't end in points though. Olstrom. Hannah controls. Under 2 minutes left to play, third quarter. Storyline is this. Right now, Raman Sumlin on the bench with 4 fouls. Commodores trying to work their way through a third quarter where they have really struggled to score after leading by 17. Clark State has made a run. Dee Barnes on the break. Dee on her by herself will lay it up and lay it in.
Dee Barnes.
Olstrom's going to shoot free throws. I think Barnes got all ball, but she got her with her body. That's what the call is. Body shot.
Personal fouls on number 3, Dee Barnes, her second, team fourth.
Second foul for Barnes. This is Olstrom.
At the line, Hannah Olstrom.
In the opening half, Commodores were 8 of 12 from the foul line. Rare 2 misses by Hannah Olstrom, team's top free throw shooter. That's Weaver. Catch and a shoot. An athletic move for Liz Weaver. She's got 13. Clark State with the basketball, down 3. Feeling real good about where they're at. They were down 17 with 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Elena Maley trying to chase down a loose ball. Saving it is Melton. Weaver will shoot the 3. It'll tie the game. Shot clock is off. Game clock's at 20 seconds. This is Maley. Gallagher will walk it back out. 15 seconds. Bree still with the dribble. Now she needs some help. Thompson will give it to her. Marquita working against Melton. Marquita threw it away. Barnes on the break. Foul in the forecourt by Olstrom, and D. Barnes is going to shoot free throws. The Commodores have fallen apart for Coach Granito here in this third quarter.
At the line for the Eagles, D. Barnes.
One-point game. 47-46. Shot not off in time. Eagles go to their bench pumped. Commodores go to theirs wondering what in the world just happened. They led 37-25 at halftime. They were up 37-20 just before the half. They're up only one now as we head to the fourth and final quarter. 47-46. We're going to take another look at an N60 on campus as we head to the fourth quarter. Enjoy.
The realest part of my dream is my mother and my daughter hopping up in the morning saying, what are we doing today, and getting on the food truck and going to our events. I am Shantae Jackson. I am from Alabama and I grew up in Oberlin, Ohio. Now I reside in Lorain. A barrier that I had was having reliable people to be there to help you. And I've been blessed through the culinary program with classmates that came right out, volunteered their time, and helped me get this thing started and off the ground. Our signature dish is the jerk chicken. The way that we prepare for the food truck is in a bowl style with the seasoned rice, black beans, and fresh pulled chicken. I want to be working with the farmers. I want it to be sustainable, fresh, local, and just top of the line. My mother is 74 years old, and she's moving like she's 26. She's having a ball on the truck. It feels good to give her something to look forward to, and my daughter something to be a part of. Family and community, it's important.
So look at the family of Hannah Olstrom. Hannah, one of these two second-year players honored today, here today on what is called second-year player day. It could easily be called senior day. The community college level, the young women who are playing in their, well, it's not yet their final home game. Got two more home games left, but honoring them today. Olstrom and the young lady with the ball now, Taisha Sane. Taisha tried to get it to Hannah, and D. Barnes stepped up and stole it. This is Barnes with it against Olstrom. Now it's Melton. Melton's been a handful. Dribbles in, draws the defense, and the recipient of a beautiful pass is Michaela Lee. Lee's got 11. The lead is now Clark State's. Maley trying to do something about it. On the break. Commodores not getting back on defense. Liz Weaver with a layup. She's got 15. Coach Granito, a master of psychology. Dr. Granito, as we know him here on campus, one of our leaders in our social science division. He's got to be wondering what's in the head of his team right now. Bree Gallagher with a crazy shot. That's one of those that you go, no, 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 yay! Good shot, Bree. She's got 7. Listen, at this point, Commodores will take anything that goes in the basket because it has been a struggle. End of the second quarter, the entire third quarter, and the start here of the fourth. So you're asking yourself, well, they're only down 1. Well, they were up 17. That's how they could go through that just drought and not be in a position where they're being blown out. Boy, Bree Gallagher just needs to keep shooting those crazy shots off the glass from the right side. If she was playing horse with those kind of shots, she would be tough to beat. Dee Barnes with the miss. Lee won't go. Maley with a rebound. Olstrom. Hannah looking for some help. Defensive pressure by Clark State has really stepped up. Hand check. A hand check foul on Brooke Sterrett.
Personal fouls on number 10, Brooke Sterrett, for second.
That is Sterrett's second foul. Deep pass, dangerous pass on that inbound. Olstrom's in real trouble. Barnes is going to steal it, and Gallagher is going to foul her. Coach Granito imploring his team to spread the floor, help each other.
Fouls on number 11, Bree Gallagher, her first, team first.
Barnes, the steady point guard for Clark State, brings the ball up the floor. Dee on the evening with just 6 points, all in the second half, but she has not had to score. That young lady, Haley Melton, has done all that and more so far for her Eagles. Maley split the matchup zone that Clark State looks like they're playing now.
Personal fouls on number 20, Michaela Lee, her third.
Fouls on Lee. That is the third foul on Michaela Lee. He's got 11 points. Bree Gallagher losing the basketball. Melton tying it up with Thompson. Possession arrow to Clark State.
Possession to Clark State.
(82-78) was the final score the last time these two teams played on December 1st. Lee just knocking people over on her way to the basket. In that game, the Commodores came away with a victory. Tight game 2 months ago. Another tight one this afternoon here inside the Ewing Activity Center. Taking a look at the clocks right now, they're resetting the game clock from 6:21 to 6:24. Thompson, step back three. How about that? Marquita Thompson with her first shot from the field. She leads the team in scoring this year, and she had yet to score. Boy, they'd love it if she got hot in the final 6 minutes. Olstrom, she can shoot that. Missed it long. Gallagher with hustle. Foul inside. Full timeout on the floor. Coach Granito wants a full timeout. We're going to take a look at another member of our athletic community here at Lorain County Community College, a baseball player, Jesse Barrios.
I'd like to be a Major League Baseball player, yes. It's one of the hardest sports out there. I'm the shortstop for Lorain County Community College. I'm Jesse Barrios. I started playing when I was probably 6 years old, and I've played every year since. Coach Frawley gave me an opportunity to play here and play shortstop, so I took it. I do drive from Worcester every day. It's about an hour commute every single day. I'm driving this far because I'm just trying to save some money before going to a four-year school. Right now, my degree is sports management. My mom homeschooled all 7 of us kids. I don't know how she did it, but she's basically a super mom. So I am the youngest of 7, actually. Yeah, we have a very big family, 2 brothers and 4 sisters. I do enjoy cutting hair. I picked up cutting hair about a couple years ago, and I have a couple clients here and there, my brothers and brothers-in-laws, and I really enjoy, cutting hair. I learned it myself, and so that's something interesting about me, I guess.
Won't be long. Pitchers and catchers will be reporting to spring training, and actually I see them already in our field house here at Lorain County Community College. Young student athletes with bat bags and gloves. It's like 18 degrees outside today, but baseball and softball are in the air. Thompson with a rebound. Marquita Thompson, a 28-year-old freshman with a huge basket. Fouls on the floor. That was Bree Gallagher that just put a bear hug on Haley Melton. Actually, it's a good foul. Smart foul on Bree's part because Haley Melton is formidable inside. So just tackle her before she gets a chance to shoot if you've got the fouls to give. Good ball movement. That's Weaver with the open look. Boy, that was pure. Right in front of me. Liz Weaver, it was money from the time it left her fingertips. She's got 18. That'll get you back in a hurry. 1-point game. Commodores up, 4:30 left. Nice feed. Thompson shot blocked by Melton. Bree Gallagher doing a nice job in this 4th and final quarter. Gallagher wears number 11. See her left corner of that screen. Sane will inbound it. Olstrom spot up, look at a 3. Rattled, wouldn't go. Thompson stole it from Melton, laid it up, put it in. The putback by Marquita Thompson. Hustle was fantastic. Melton, beautiful drop step. Sane with a block. Thompson chases it down. Where Haley Melton had a strong move that Taisha Sane reacted to. Gallagher again to the glass. Bree Gallagher loves the glass. She's got 11. The backboard is your buddy. I used to tell every little kid that I would coach. Maybe somebody told Bree Gallagher that along the way too, because she has used it to her advantage. Weaver again with Olstrom in her face. Hannah Olstrom was in the face of Liz Weaver, and Weaver still knocked it down. She's got 21, including back-to-back threes, and she has kept her team right here. 2-point game. Sane with a shot. Taisha with the floater that goes. Elena Maley, active hands. Weaver with Olstrom. Barnes, ball stolen, slapped by Maley, but they're going to call Elena for the foul.
Foul is on number 21, Elena Maley. Her
third foul on Elena Maley. Brooke Sterrett will inbound it. Sterrett in the lead, Barnes, and there's Maley again. Boy, you know what? If you give away game balls in the locker room, Coach Granito, you got to give one to that young lady. Defensively, hustle-wise, unmatched in this game. Raman Sumlin with the shot and the foul. Raman Sumlin. That is all about strength.
Legal personal fouls on number 2, Liz Weaver for second, team third.
Big shots here down the stretch. Big shots. Foul was on Weaver. Rowe misses it. Thompson chasing it down. Marquita Thompson keeping it alive. Here's Olstrom. Splits the double. Spins it off the glass. Hannah Olstrom. Hannah's got 11. Check it. Make it 13. Commodores up 8. 66-58. We're approaching the 2-minute mark. This is Lee with it. Elena Maley again. I tell you what, Dee Barnes is going to sleep tonight and see Elena Maley in her dreams.
Personal fouls on number 21, Elena Maley, her fourth, team third.
4th foul on Maley. Dee Barnes came into the game averaging 15 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds per game. She misses everything for this Clark State team. And Elena Maley has made her look mortal, caused that turnover. There's Elena's dad from Canton. Glen Oak High School came up here today to see his daughter play. On cue, great job. Adam Muska, Jeremy George, Robert McClellan, all the members of our digital media staff here at Lorain County Community College. This is Sane. Taisha fouls on the floor.
Fouls on number 45, Haley Melton.
Fouls on Melton. That is Haley's 3rd foul. Sane will inbound it. Rowe, Raman Sumlin back to Taisha. Rowe with it. Left block. Taisha will shoot it. Miss it long. Sterrett will chase down the rebound. We're at 90 seconds left. Commodores with the 8-point lead. Sterrett and Barnes out top. Maley fights through a screen. Dee Barnes around it, missed the shot. And guess who got the rebound? Number 21. Elena Maley, 5'5", first-year player out of Glen Oak High School in Canton. This is Olstrom looking for a high screen. Hannah with Dee Barnes on her. Sumlin with a back cut. Hannah still looking for a teammate. 9 seconds to shoot. Marquita Thompson with it. Splits the team. Missed the shot. Dee Barnes with it. Inside a minute to play. Down to Sterrett. The wide open layup. Clark State wants a timeout. Sterrett got the layup. Eagles down only 6. It's a 3-possession game. It is a full timeout. We will as well. We'll be back.
Timeout. Clark State is the 3rd timeout.
I've been involved with the college now for 30 years and just watched this amazing transformation. I've actually taken classes at the college as I was beginning the process getting my master's degree. I'm Fred Pond. I am the chairman of the Professional Tools Group of Emerson. Rigid is this incredible, not only brand, we are the world's leader in terms of professional pipeworking tools. We sell in over 130 countries throughout the world. It's incredible. When you look at what Lorain County Community College brings today, and it was this ability to look out and see what was changing and shaping our world, the ability to not only train a workforce, but also provide access to these capabilities for local businesses. That's really just been simply an awesome thing for Lorain County. We're so very fortunate to have Lorain County Community College.
The relationship with Lorain County Community College and Ridge Tool. The rigid tool line, of course, international in its significance and reputation for decades. That reputation is outstanding. So coming out of that full timeout by Clark State, Coach Granito has called a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. That's a look at Dr. Vince Granito, professor of psychology here on the campus of Lorain County Community College. Coach Granito, a one-time high school girls coach at Wycliffe High School on the city's east side, east of Cleveland. trying to will his Commodores into their second victory in 4 days. Lorain County Community College knocked off their rival Cuyahoga Community College on Wednesday night here in this gym in a great game. 57-54 was the final. That game went right down to a final 3-point shot by Tri-C that would have sent it to overtime. That was missed. Got another good one here. 52 seconds left. Commodores up 6. Sumlin to Sane. Taisha inside. What a beautiful feed and the layup. Oh, is that a huge bucket? And a bigger steal. Olstrom's going to bring it back out. Thompson with it. About an 8-second difference. Marquita's in trouble. She needs some help. Coach Granito called a timeout. That was a heady timeout by the coach on the bench as his leader was in trouble. It's the family of Taisha Sane holding the balloon there with the congratulations on it. Taisha, one of the 2 second-year players honored this afternoon for our women's basketball program, Taisha Sane and Hannah Olstrom. So it's great to see the Sane family here today and the Olstrom family here. There is great representation. Hannah's in the foreground of this shot. Taisha's to the left, Hannah to the right. 24 and number 10 as they walk back out to play a little defense. Or actually, they're going to have the ball. 27.9 left and an 8-point lead. Rowe with the basketball, and Rowe's going to shoot some free throws. D. Barnes with the foul. It's her third. Clark State in that position. They need to foul every time here. Send the Commodores to the foul line and hope they miss.
At the line, Raman checking in for the Eagles, Haley Melton.
Rowe Raman-Sumlin's got 19 points. 4 of 7 from the foul line this afternoon. 66% on the season for Rowe. D. Barnes looks up at the clock, sees that she's got 22 seconds. Melton, beautiful feed. And an easy bucket by Michaela Lee. Lee's got 13. Olstrom and Thompson. Rowe with it, going to chase it down. They lost it. Commodores lost it. 10.6 seconds left. They've got an 8-point lead, though. So they've got the 8-point lead in their hip pocket, and the time is not a friend to Clark State right now. Eagles will bring it up. Weaver will spot up. She has been red hot the entire afternoon, and she remains red hot. That's 24 points for Weaver. 16 in the second half. She hit 5 threes, and there's the buzzer. 70-65, the final. Lorain County Community College with 2 wins in 2 games, 2 wins in the last 4 days, right here inside the Ewing Activities Center. It's a warm and friendly place right now for your Commodores. 70-65, the win over Clark State. The men are behind me. They're in their warm-ups, ready to hit the court and get going with game 2 of our matchup today with Clark State. We'll be back in probably 15 minutes to get you ready for that men's game. Stick around.